Hello, Brandon Schweitzer here again with yet another introductory video. This one we'll be looking at the syllabus and going over some components of it that I want to make sure that you see and understand. This is not the only time that you should be interacting with the syllabus. You should look at the syllabus in its entirety by yourself. The PDF is on Brightspace. There's a link for it. But what I want to be able to do here is go over some of the kind of more key information that I want to draw your attention to. The stuff basically that I would look at on the first day of class if you were to come in to a class. But since we're an asynchronous online only, this will be the video that you get to kind of acclimate yourself to what's going to be going on throughout the semester and what is expected of you for this class. So one thing that I want to bring your attention to right from the beginning is here at the top is the information about your instructor, which is me, Brandon T. Schweitzer. Here's my email address, bts2@uakron.edu. I do have an office on campus, on the main campus, I should say. But really the office hours are going to be virtual if we have those. It's by appointment only. So if you do want to have a sit down talk with me, the best way to do it is going to be through something like Zoom or Microsoft Teams or something of that nature. We'll be able to meet virtually. Just send me an email. We can set something up. And then there's the Slack here as well, which you're going to get an invitation to the Slack if you haven't already. I'm recording this before the semester starts. So the invitation will be coming to you if you've not received it already. So a couple things to touch on as we go through here. The first thing I want to bring your attention to is the online course overview. Again, this course is 100% online. It is asynchronous, meaning that we're not going to meet as a class at any point throughout the semester. You're going to work at your own pace as long as you're getting the assignments in by their designated due dates, as long as you're taking quizzes by their designated due dates. You can work pretty much at your own pace throughout the week as you go. I do open up the modules at the beginning of every week, so you can't really work further ahead, but I will have modules available for you every Monday morning, so you could start working that Monday morning if you wanted to, or you could wait until Wednesday, whatever the case may be. You will notice on Brightspace, the checklist does have dates. That's my suggestion for when I think you should get things done. Like you should have this particular thing read by this particular day or watch this video by this particular day. The only dates that are on those checklists that are hard, fast dates are the dates that are associated with an assignment or a quiz. So if it says get the assignment, let's say social media timeline assignment is get that done Sunday by 11:59 p.m. That's a hard and fast date. The other dates that are on checklists are just my recommendation for what you should be doing throughout the week to stay on pace with what's going on. Course objectives, students will be able to summarize the history of social media development and the current role social media plays in the field of communication as well as social media tools. Students will be able to identify commonly used social media platforms and describe their features. You'll be able to practice responsible, ethical, and strategic social media use. You'll be able to critically analyze social media communication campaigns to identify best practices. And you're going to demonstrate your mastery of participatory communication through the application of social media tools, theory, and practice in both real world and hypothetical situations. To note on that particular aspect there, towards the end of the semester, you're going to be doing an actual PR campaign simulation, social media PR campaign simulation through Mimic Social, which is a software package that allows you to actually create a PR campaign through social media. It lets you pick what social media platforms you're using, how many posts you want to put out, what those posts are, and you actually run a simulation. It tells you how successful that is. So you're going to be able to actually utilize the skills that you're learning about professional public relations, professional social media use, and put those to good use at the end of the semester. As far as a required textbook, there is no required textbook. All of the readings and videos will be provided for you through Brightspace, but there is that Mimic Social software that I was just talking about. Now, the cost of that is $59.99, but as of right now, that is being subsidized by the School of Communication at the University of Akron, so you don't have to worry about paying for that separate. It is just a part of the class. Now, should that change at any point, I will certainly let you know. But as of right now, that cost is just being subsidized by the School of Communications, so you don't need to worry about that. Policies, learning in an online environment, we really want to make sure that you understand that this is going to be different than a face-to-face class. We're not going to be meeting at certain times. So while many of you really will enjoy the freedom of being able to do things at your own pace, as long as they're done by the due dates, some of you will miss that kind of structure and everything. So find a way to get comfortable with the material and be able to complete tasks as you need to complete them. Because it's up to you really ultimately to get your assignments done on time and to get your quizzes taken on time throughout the semester. We make sure to provide you with a syllabus that really spells out when everything is due. There's checklists every week. There's all kinds of different tools that are at your disposal to really keep you on pace with what you're doing. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to keep pace and to do the things that you need to do. Again, make sure that you're reading through the syllabus on your own. I'm just going through certain hot button topics that I want to make sure that we get to and talk about. The next thing that I want to look at is the evaluation aspect. So how will you be graded? What are the graded components? What is expected of you as far as that goes? There are going to be assignments that you're going to take, and there's going to be quizzes that you're going to do. So this is the assignment schedule. Again, this is right in the syllabus. This is the PDF of the syllabus that I'm looking at right now. You will have 10 Slack discussions throughout the semester. That is using Slack to comment. Let's say, for example, Slack discussion 1 is going to be here in week 1. You're going to watch a video called Generation Like, and you're going to give your thoughts, your take on that particular video. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be a part of the discussion online. You're going to react to your classmates' comments. You're going to give comments of your own. It's taking the place of the in-class discussions that we would have if this was a face-to-face class. So I expect you to take some time and to give some substantive thought and comments on those Slack discussions. And there are 10 of them. They're each worth 5 points. You will have 8 assignments and an extra credit. 9 assignments and an extra credit that you can do. We see here all of the assignments and how much they are worth and when they are due as well. Again, we try to make it to where it's as easy to follow your due dates as possible. But these are all of the assignments that you'll have, and throughout the semester, each module will give a breakdown, an assignment sheet, and make sure that you understand everything that's expected of you for each one of these assignments. And then you'll have 4 quizzes and a final exam, and here's when they all close. They will open up the week of that quiz or the week of that exam. They will open up on Monday morning at 9 a.m. and close at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday of that week. All these are Sundays, the days that they close. It's just a standard grading scale that you are probably used to by now. Right here is your grading scale. And then there's this schedule that's on here that you can follow along as we go throughout the semester. And all of the assignments that are due will be here in this column on the right. The topic that we'll be discussing is here on this column, second from the left, and then whatever readings are expected of you are here. Now, the readings will be on Brightspace. They will be in each module, so you don't have to worry about whether or not all of the readings are right here in this syllabus or not. But if you wanted to access them through the syllabus, you're able to do that. So week 1, course introduction and defining social media, you're going to be reading the syllabus, and there is a PDF online that you're going to be reading about defining social media. And there's a video called Generation Like that you're going to be looking at. And then your assignment for this week is going to be, again, Slack discussion number 1. What is your take on that Generation Like video? And you can see each week is broken down for you. Any assignment that's due or anything that's going on that week will be here in this right column. So next week, history of social media will be the topic. These will be the readings plus anything else that's on Brightspace. And your assignment that will be due is the social media timeline assignment. And when the module opens up next week, you'll have an assignment sheet for that so you know exactly what you're doing, and so on and so forth. I mean, you can just keep following this throughout the semester as we go, and it will be there for you in addition to everything that's already on Brightspace as well. So that's a look at your syllabus. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Again, it's bts2@uakron.edu. My email address is on the syllabus right here at the very beginning, so you can contact me with any questions you have. And other than that, look forward to having a great semester with you, and enjoy the rest of your week.